Somebody asked me recently, Craig, and I mean this, right? And then you can go Imus because there's so many different. You can go Chernoff. There's so many different Hollander. A lot of different ways to go. Somebody asked me. I was doing a podcast, the Mount Rushmore of FAN.
Yeah.
I said Mike and Chris. I said you and Boomer.
Thank you.
That was my answer.
I agree 100%.
I got to put Summers or Benning.
Well, the
That
question
was
is,
my
do you
answer.
put, so Mike did a show solo. So do you put Mike and the Mad Dog
Mike
as one?
Mike Solo was not as good as Mike and Chris.
Well,
and
so
Mike.
the Mount Rushmore's got to be 4.
No, I'm saying, but do you count, would Boomer and Carton be 1?
Well, if I make it that way, if I do.
I like that idea.
So Mike and Chris are 1, Boomer and Carton are 2, BT and Sal, they're 3, Tony Page is 4.
Yeah, I would
Tony
put...
Page.
I got to get the schmooze and Joe B.
I would put Mike and Chris... to me, I'm just not a morning show guy. I think Boomer's got to be on there, though. If you take an individuals, Boomer did it with you.
Well, he's now done the longest morning show here, and that includes
17 years.
Well, my point was, if you're a morning show guy, how could you not put Imus, who essentially did help build the fan? I'm not an Imus guy.
Yeah,
I think if you did it, with all due respect to you guys, and I've told you many times,
we're not even in the consideration.
but I've told you many times, I think it's the best midday show the station's had.
Which is good for me, because you also said I was the best overnight host the station's had.
So
I'm in 2 good categories. Who would you have on yours?
Oh, so, am I allowed to say me and Boomer?
Of course. Say the
I figured you would.
I think when you look at the history of FAN, Imus has to be there. And what people don't remember the story, if Imus doesn't get the morning show, the fan never exists.
Right.
It never would have survived that
For
next
all the
year.
money. Yep. Imus won.
Imus changed the radio station and made the station successful.
Mike and Chris are
you
up
have
there.
to put Mike and Chris as a duo.
Yep.
In there, Mike and the Mad Dog.
That's number 2 for you, because you put them as a duo.
Well,
that's 2. So you got 2 more slots. You and Boomer.
I think me and Boomer belong on that list.
I agree.
And then the question is...
Chernoff?
Summers or Joe B?
Chernoff wasn't on air, though.
All right.
I'm only going on air.
I got you.
So then the question becomes, do you go based on longevity? Steve Summers?
You go based on impact.
Summers has to, right? He's
right?
Steve Summers, WFAN.
You go based on impact.
Yeah, so I think Steve Summers probably had a greater impact than he gets credit for. Captain Midnight, all that.
Of course.
And was, to me, I think the biggest mistake of his career was leaving overnights. Some guys are built for overnights. I think Scott Farrell leaving nights was a mistake.
Yeah.
He's the perfect nighttime guy.
I know what you're saying.
And,
so Schmooze over Joe B?
Yeah, I probably would. He was there before Joe was.
I could see it.
I have to go Mike and Chris, Boomer, Summers, and I guess if I'm not putting 2 together.
Yeah.
Then I would go Mike, Dog, Boomer, Summers. If I do put 2 together, Imus has to probably be on.
Imus has to be on the list. And I'm not an Imus guy. I was a Stone guy.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the history of the radio station, Imus was the face of the station, not Mike and Chris.